Hey, welcome back to another episode. I think it's episode 3 of the Ambassadors LNS podcast. Um, I don't know if you have any recommendations for titles, like we're up for that, I guess. But yeah, I hope everyone had really nice fall quarter and enjoyed, I don't know,
Winter break.
Thanksgiving, yeah, winter break, holidays. I'm sure we did. um, yeah, so what's something that we did winter break?
Okay, yeah. So, I guess for me, for winter break, I started still studying for the LSAT. That's what I'm gonna be doing in winter quarter two, unfortunately. So,
Unfortunately.
no. We love studying for the LSAT, but I do have to start that. So, I did study for the LSAT during winter break, but also just like hung out with family and stuff. What about you?
That's so cool. During winter break, I started looking at scholarships, doing like drafts for like essays and whatever that I need to turn in for scholarships because I want to study abroad, summer study abroad. It's a
Hey,
summer internship abroad with the UC Davis program. And it's gonna be in South Korea. It's for
hey,
computer
yes.
science. So I'm really excited. Um, there's only like a portion of my financial aid that covers that, so
Mm,
everything else has to either be whatever I save up, which I'm saving up, and also like scholarships.
fire.
So I've just been looking and applying to that. So that was nice.
That's gonna be
Really
really
excited.
fun.
Yes.
We're gonna have more information about her study abroad process. Hopefully,
Yes,
when she gets
hopefully.
accepted.
Yeah, when I get accepted and I go, like, ooh. Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be fun. Okay, we're gonna like rewind a little bit and just kind of talk about, or I guess no, we're not gonna rewind. We're just gonna talk about how we are gonna keep ourselves sane during winter quarter because it's cold, it's gloomy,
Yes.
and it's just yeah, the weather is really cold, and so what do you do, Kiara, to keep yourself sane?
What do I do there when I'm going to keep myself sane? Honestly, I guess just enjoy the little things.
Yes, no fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I tend to put a lot on my plate, so what I've been trying to do is kind of like reward myself
Mm,
more often. Because I feel like I wouldn't
mhm,
at all. Like I would do something and then I would just be like, okay, move on to the next thing. But
mhm.
now, like I would be like, okay, if I do good in this midterm, or if I
Yeah,
put effort into this like one project or whatever, then I don't know, get myself a treat or like buy something for myself.
no valid.
Um, for this quarter, I'm trying to move a little bit more because I need to um, move my body,
Yes.
so I'm still thinking of applying to one of or signing up for one of the classes that they offer at the ARC.
Oh yeah,
So
cool.
they have either the ARC or the craft center. They have the craft center. They have arts and crafts things like ceramics, painting, things like that.
Mhm.
Um, and then at the ARC, I don't know. There's like martial arts classes and like dancing classes.
Ooh,
But I think I want to do like some self defense class because I
oh,
want
that'd
to
be
protect
fun.
myself. Like
Yeah.
I want to be able, like, if anything were to happen, I want to feel good.
Right.
But yeah, that's just like kind of like exploring what we have, I
Mhm.
guess, and I think it's really fun. Sometimes we focus too much in like classes, and I feel like that's what it feels like during winter quarter
Mhm.
because because it's really cold. Again, like the weather is a lot. Then you have your classes. Feels like there's not a lot of things to do. You just
Mhm.
kind of have to like look for that. So, if you want, you should look into any like classes or like there's also like outdoor activities that you can do even though it's cold. You can still enjoy that. Um, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna get out of like the depression.
Seasonal
Yeah,
depression.
seasonal depression. What about
No valid.
you, Emily?
I will definitely say that my sweet treats they improve a lot, so I
A
get better winter treats. I guess I'll treat myself a lot more. And then I want to start journaling. I used to journal a lot because I
yes.
really like journaling. Like it's called junk journaling. I don't know if you tried it, but like it's really fun. I like keep receipts and like little like knickknacks from like everywhere that I go, and then I'll just post them on it and like write a little section. Because honestly, I can't write that much. Like for journaling, you know how people like will be like sit down and like they'll write for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Can't do that. So I just do junk journaling instead, but I've been slacking, so that's what I'm gonna try to implement.
Oh my god, I
during
think I
this
want to do
quarter.
that too. I feel
You
like I have a
should.
lot in my head, and it's really good to just like jot it down.
Yes.
You know. Yeah. Also, I feel like winter quarter, like you just wanna like be cozied up and, like,
Yes.
in your, like your room, I guess.
Read a book.
Yeah, exactly. Read a book or like write something.
Watch a good movie.
Change.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
That's what I'll be doing. Hopefully. Okay. And then our next question is just gonna be kind of what do we do during finals week specifically?
Ooh,
so
finals week specifically.
yeah,
like-
specifically to finals week. What do you do? Like, what's your routine? Like all nighters all the time, or is it like energy drinks all the time, coffees all the time? What's the vibe? What's the vibe for finals?
Okay, definitely like the weekend before finals, very important that like you have everything like planned. Honestly, you should have things planned out earlier, but I am a little bit of a procrastinator, so it's
same.
during the weekend that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Like I just have like a rough draft of like how I'm gonna study for a class. It's usually just like catch up on whatever I have. Like I don't know, maybe I missed like a few lectures.
Yeah.
I go over like my exams and then do practice. Just keep on practicing and practicing pretty much. But it depends on like what class you're studying. Or like I can't do practice questions for like design or something like, or, you know, or for like a GE class. It just depends, you know, for what class. But yeah, I usually do stay up pretty late. And then I think what's really important is kind of make sure you know where, like when your exams are.
Yeah.
Make sure you put that on your calendar. Make sure you like prioritize. I feel like a lot of people that I know prioritize based on like, you know, how soon they have that final. So I don't know. That's how I do it. Like if I have a final like on Tuesday and then the rest are like I don't know Wednesday, Thursday, then like I'll study for the Tuesday one first. Energy drinks, of course, I will have energy drinks. I've been trying to like I did prioritize my sleep a little bit because sometimes I don't have enough sleep and then I just feel awful throughout the day. So I guess it's fine that you pull all nighters. I would say it's fine because sometimes you just need to, but there's a certain point that like I don't know, maybe like past 2 a.m. that like your brain is gonna stop working. So maybe you should just go to bed, like sleep on it.
Yeah.
But yes, and also I feel like sometimes you kind of notice that like oh you don't have enough time, so you honestly kind of have to pivot your like studying, like you know just go a lot faster or like I don't know, just like change your plan pretty much, and that's okay. That's totally okay. Anything that you need to just like lock in, and also I feel like sorry I keep talking, but like
no, you're good.
Finals week I would say is when you can go crazy. I would say for me, I allow myself to just order food.
Same.
Because like, come on, like I need to like study, I need to lock in. I can't be cooking, like that's gonna take too much time.
No, valid.
So just like enjoy yourself, like or treat yourself throughout like finals week. Get like I don't know, order Cane's, Wingstop, whatever you want, like boba, coffee.
Yeah.
And while you're studying, it makes it also a lot more fun.
That's true.
Also, oh my god, make sure you know whether you want to study with people or not. Because sometimes if you study with people, it's not the
studying.
best. Definitely set up boundaries.
Yeah.
Because academics, you know, you want to do well on your finals. And I know maybe some people want to like study with you, but if you can't study with them, that's just like not your like I don't know the environment that you best like perform at. Then like make sure you like communicate that because at the end of the day, you would be the one who will like be impacted by this. Okay, I'm done talking. Pass it on to you.
I think for me, it's same thing, kind of like plan ahead. So make sure I have everything that I know I have to get done, put it on my calendar. And like for me, I don't have a lot of in-person exams, so they're mostly like essays or they're like assignments, projects. So it's like it's harder for me to kind of set those up for myself because it's like I don't have to be at one place. It's just due at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to give myself buffer time for each one so that way I add like the same emphasis for all of them. But also, I think my biggest thing is like give yourself a little break in between. Like if you can plan it out like accordingly, is like okay, I'll lock in like during like Friday and Saturday, Sunday, I'll let myself like a half day where it's like I'm not studying,
Mm-hmm.
or I'll have a slower morning, or like vice versa.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I feel like that's kind of what I perform best at. Because like if
Mm-hmm.
I'm going and just continuously like just thinking about school, it's gonna be hard to focus on like a
Yeah.
specific exam or a specific assignment or anything.
Yeah.
But definitely emphasis on also like feeling yourself, but also knowing your limits. Like if you know you're not gonna be able to like study with a person or study like in the library, like you got to do what's best for you. Go to a cafe, do a
Yes.
cafe crawl, like do whatever works.
Prioritize yourself.
Yes, think
Yes.
about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Perform like self-care, put on like a little face mask while you're like doing your assignments, or just like set the vibe, a little
Yeah.
candle, a nice little
Yes.
coffee or matcha tea, anything, any beverage of your choice. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's kind of what we have. They also sometimes we don't have like the exact dates, but they will be having like, or they usually do have like dogs therapy
Oh yeah.
fluffies. I haven't
Therapy
been
puppies.
to one yet, but I am looking forward to going to one. I feel like that's cool. But yeah, that's what I got.
Yes. And then we have some like I guess like events or updates
Hmm.
for this quarter, winter quarter. So winter quarter is when we have our winter seminar,
Yes.
the ambassadors winter seminar, and pretty much like anyone can register for the winter seminar,
I
but
think it's
mainly
first years and
first
transfers.
years.
Yeah.
Okay, first years and transfers. Because those are the ones who are gonna benefit the most.
Yeah.
But each week, um, us ambassadors are gonna present. Um, like we're gonna talk about different like there's different topics for
Hmm.
each week. So I think it's just kind of like to help you like acclimate to
Yeah.
campus. So yeah, there's like a bunch of like information, a lot of things that like we've experienced that we're gonna share with you guys. A bunch of resources.
Hmm.
It's really helpful. We're trying to make our presentation fun. Like the slideshow is very like aesthetic and everything. And also you get to be with other first years and transfer students. So you also make some
Yeah.
friends. Enjoy like winter quarter. So yeah, do you have to
Um,
say?
I think it's like I did the winter seminar my first year.
Mm-hmm.
So I took it. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Um, honestly, yeah, it like introduced me to the ambassadors in the
Yes.
beginning. Like I didn't even know we had an ambassador program for the LNS. But also it was a really great like networking opportunity too. Like even though
Mm-hmm.
like it's like a very informal way of networking, all the ambassadors are in like different things. Like we all have different paths that we want to take, whether it's like we studied abroad, we did like UC Sacramento, or like um planning to study abroad, or we did different programs within the school.
Mm-hmm.
um I think it's really helpful for that, and it
Yeah.
like serves as like an informal guide to UC Davis from a
Mm-hmm.
student's perspective, which I think is
Yes.
very helpful. Specifically, it's
Yeah.
like if you are first gen, like or like we are, it's
Mm-hmm.
like we did need a lot of guidance when it comes to that, and I think that
Yeah.
was a great place.
You will. It is guaranteed that you will learn at least one
Yeah,
new
there's
thing.
no way you have to learn
Yes.
something.
Yes.
There's so
You.
much.
Yeah. There's so much. But yeah, we just like touch like a lot of like things,
Yeah,
I guess.
like basic needs, but also like housing, like how to find a good
Yes.
roommate, how to set those boundaries early,
Mm-hmm.
but also like LinkedIn,
Mm-hmm.
study abroad, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
So professional, social. Yeah, just everything. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you there at the
Yup.
winter seminar. But yeah, that's super exciting. That's one of the things that we're looking forward to
Yep.
the most this
Yes.
quarter. It's so cold. Definitely feeling the weather.
Yeah, the weather's already cold, but yes. So that is gonna be it for this episode.
Yeah.
We'll hopefully be doing these a lot more regularly,
Mhm.
starting winter quarter or starting this after this one. But yeah, hope everyone has a good winter quarter.
Yeah, layer up.
Yes, please layer up.
Please.
Protect yourself from the cold.
Yes, stay warm. Don't get the freshman stripe. The
What's that?
freshman stripe? You don't know what that is?
No.
Oh, so you know, I think it's called a fender. I always think it's a bender, but the fender. It's like the thing, that like covers the back wheel of your bike.
Oh.
Because if you don't have that, wait, okay, tip. If you don't have that, then when you bike in the rain, then the water is just gonna splash onto your back, and you get like a line, which is the freshman stripe, because a lot of freshmen just get that. I don't know. I thought you knew.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
make sure you have that. But also, I mean, you can bike, but like, I wouldn't really recommend because it's so cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be aware. Be aware if you bike.
Hey, I didn't
Have your
know
fender
that.
on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Some bikes already come with a fender, which is really nice. It's just like a cover that the bike.
Oh, got it. Fire.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Until next time. Bye
Bye.
bye.